The world's #1 computer expert Lusso spent a month to stabilize the company's crashed system. He was so tired that he fell asleep at the office the next day. But the CEO's daughter, who had just returned from abroad, saw him. She came over and woke him up. Then she told him that he had been fired. The man was dumbfounded. Then he asked the person next to him. What he did for a living. But they said they had no record of him. The woman thought he came in through the back door. But the man in front of her, his father, the CEO. He's a top talent hired by the CEO's father. And the woman didn't just fire him when she first came to the company. She also fired the people she didn't like. When the woman saw that he was still indifferent, she told him to pack up and leave. She told him to pack his things and leave. When the man finished packing, the employees didn't want him to leave. The bossy CEO's daughter scolded them. Anyone who wants to leave, they should go with him. The man didn't want to get everyone involved. He told them to work hard. Then he left. Back to the office. The assistant thinks the man is a general worker. Wouldn't it be a bad idea to fire him like this? The woman is new to the job. Her first day at the office was to straighten things out. She doesn't think it's a shame to fire him. That's when it happened. Her sick father called. And her dad called. He called to tell her something important. There's a guy named Lou in the company. Don't touch him. When she heard that, she asked her assistant how many Louis there were in the company. The assistant then showed her. Her father told her. He's the one he hired. He's in charge of the company's virtual reality industry. Then she saw a Stanford graduate named Lu Shu. She asked if he was Lu Shu. It's hard to hear over the phone. But her father heard her say Lu Shu. Then he said there's a guy with a similar name. He's just a phony who got in through connections. Tell the woman to fire him. But the woman swore. She'd already fired him. After she hung up, the manager came in a panic. Said the company system had crashed again. The woman told her to get someone to fix it. But she forgot. As soon as she came to the company, she fired all the people in the field. Then she went out to check it out. Just then, she thought of a friend she'd known for years. This friend of hers. She's one of the best in her field. She took out her cell phone and sent a message to her friend. Little brother, I'm in trouble. I joined the Chen group. But there's a problem with the server. No one can handle it. Can you help me? At that moment, Lu Su, who had just been fired and kicked out, she got a message on her cell phone. What's going on? You've come to the Chen group. There's no time to explain. Can we meet? It's too late to explain. Can we meet? So the man decided to meet the woman. The woman doesn't know. The man she just fired is her online friend. For the first time, the woman wants to dress up for the meeting. Then she asked her assistant to go to work. I'm going to the restroom. The assistant knew what to do. He knew she had to do her makeup. After she finished her makeup, she left her cell phone in the restroom. At that moment, LV Shu, the florist, happened to come to the restroom. He saw the woman's cell phone. He saw the message Lu Su sent to the woman. Use a special method to temporarily stabilize the server. He smiled heartily. I'll take the credit. When he's done, he'll be on his way. As soon as he's gone, the woman came back for her cell phone. Then she waited for the man in the lobby. The imposter walks right over. He pretends to be the guy who messaged her. And then they were chatting away. The man on the other side was waiting impatiently. The woman waited for a long time and didn't show up. He sends her a message. But the woman has blackmailed him. He didn't wait any longer. He got up and packed his things to leave. He ran into the woman and the imposter.